Hunter's Ridge Trail emptied out right here on our left, right? Came right down to here. There's no sign if you're walking down the road. You can see a yellow blaze up there, but that's about it. So does that mean it actually continues down this way? Or did we get up? Yep. See, I did remark that this looked like a trail, but I didn't think it was. But look over here. There's a yellow blaze. So, today's lesson, try to remember where you've been, especially if there's any turns. Maybe we should say it more strongly. Don't try to remember where you've been. Remember where you've been. So that if you have to backtrack, you'll know. And you also, I think now and then you got to turn around and look at what things look like from the opposite perspective, right? If you were coming the other way, take note of what it's going to look like in case you do. All right, so we're back on the yellow blazes. What a beautiful spot for a break and a snack. Shady right here. I threw my rain jacket down on some logs that look like they've been cut and stacked here. Kind of like those, like that stack over there. I brought the thermos today, so having a cup of joe. Sun's out. Beautiful little spot along the Hunter's Ridge Trail. So here are some things to think about before I do the Donut Hole Trail, hopefully in May. I was sitting here thinking, what if I decided to camp here? What if I was, pretty much ready to stop for the night and set up camp? What would be a nice place to camp around here? So we do have a water source right here. So we got a little stream. So that's good. You can fill up the water flask in the morning. I was looking around for a relatively flat spot to put a tent. The one that I ultimately identified was over here near these logs. And I think, was it on this side? Yeah, right about here, this spot, okay? Pretty flat, and I could put my tent there. But one consideration is looking at the trees above. You got to take a look at the trees and see if, should it get windy or stormy during the night, are any of these branches going to snap off? So I'm looking at these trees around here, and to me they all look pretty healthy. Okay, all these ones over here, they look young and healthy, they look fine. But this one right here, okay, you got these two next to each other. The one on the left looks okay, but you see this one, it's rotting out at the bottom, and you see how, it's looking kind of dead. So what if that thing falls during the night? It would probably get caught in a couple of the stronger branches up there and not fall all the way to the ground. But even if it did, I do not believe it would fall down this far to fall on the tent. So I think that would be a pretty safe spot. And then the next consideration would be, okay, where to hang the food bag for the night to keep it away from bears and other animals. So you don't want to keep your food bag with you in your tent because, well, that's where you are. And any creature that might be interested in your food might be willing to fight you for it. So you want to hang the food in a tree. And I'm looking around at branches. And by the way, you wouldn't want to do it near where you're sleeping either. You want to do it 100 or 200 feet away. So on the other side of the trail over here, looking for a suitable tree, and I see it's pretty slim pickings, because these trees have branches that are so high up